Um, I guess it was also a matter of finding the right people to go to battle with.
Yeah, certainly. I had to find the right lawyers, the right, financial partners, um, and I think the relationships and trust that had been built up over, a long, many decades before were helpful, and a lot of that came through for us as we were going through a difficult battle.
Well, the reason I ask you that is because at the time of uh, this going private, the PC industry was under, some pressure from the market. Your rivals had also figured out, Hewlett Packard at the time and others, how to make, a low cost PCs. And I thought it was super interesting that you spelled out in great detail one of your misses, and I know that there are several misses that we can talk about that Dell has made: smartphones, tablets. But I was actually fascinated that you came clean on how big a miss it was for you on notebook PCs. What was the deal there? Did you not think that people wanted to carry around computers? Did you not watch Star Trek? Like, what was the story?
No, we completely knew that notebooks were going to be a big thing. We just didn't have the engineering capability to, successfully create, multiple generations of successful products. So we had to do a complete restart of our engineering capability, and there was a period of time, around 1992, 1993, I believe it was, where we were just out of the market. It was the fastest growing, hottest. We wanted to be in the market, but didn't have any products that were worthy of bringing at that time.
So you also mentioned and describe in the book that you went to Apple to get some talent to help you build those notebooks. And I don't know if a lot of people know this. Obviously, Bill Gates super well at Microsoft. You're a very important partner to them in terms of distributing Windows. But you were also a really good friend with Steve Jobs. And so at one point he had come to talk to you, or you had sat down to talk to him about a deal where you could possibly license the Mac OS. Can you tell us that story? What that was like?
Yeah, so we had worked a little bit with Next with, they had this web object software that we used to build dell.com, in its early days. And there was some people that were using the Next operating system on our workstations, although that was a really niche. There wasn't a lot of volume there. And as you said, when Steve went back to Apple, he took Next OS with him, and it became Mac OS. And so he came to see me, a couple of times and said, "Hey, look at this. We've got this Dell, desktop, and it's running Mac OS. Why don't you license the Mac OS?" Great, sounds great. The only problem was, he wanted a fee for every machine we sold, including the Windows machines, and he also wouldn't guarantee us access to the Mac OS like 3 or 4 or 5 years later, which created a real problem for us. So it wasn't an economic proposition that